Hey everybody, so today I wanted to talk about, excuse me a minute. I see. Okay. We taking out a breaking news now in the studio. Good evening everyone, I'm Sam Travels. Ron and Veronica have the evening off. Breaking aviation news. Spirit Airlines is shutting down operations effective immediately. What does this mean for you as a Spirit traveler? For one, Spirit is instructing you to not go to the airport. If you are holding a Spirit Airlines ticket or have an upcoming Spirit flight, what should you do? In the meantime, if you have booked with a travel agent, call them. If you have travel insurance, call the travel company immediately, the insurance company. If you booked with a credit card, Spirit Airlines is supposed to reimburse you. Don't count on it. Call your credit card company and explain that Spirit Airlines has effectively shut down and you would like a refund for your trip. Also, Spirit Airlines is unable to help you rebook on another airline. Don't even try. Spirit will not reimburse you for anything like emergency hotel stays or replacement flights. Now, if you are at the airport, there are options available. United Airlines is able to help you if you are at the airport. Most nonstop fares are capped at $199, with connecting flights priced no higher than $299 in United Economy. For more information, give United Airlines your Spirit itinerary. You do need to sign up as a Mileage Plus member, which you can do for free on United's website, and you need to show them proof of purchase from Spirit Airlines, as well as give them their confirmation number. If you are a Spirit employee, United Airlines is extending past travel benefits for the next 2 weeks to help you get home, and you can book in the ID90 portal. And as well, United Airlines does have open roles for Spirit employees. American Airlines put rescue fares into place for affected Spirit Airlines passengers. American Airlines also is extending employment opportunities available for affected Spirit employees. JetBlue is offering assistance to stranded Spirit passengers as well by offering $99 one-way fares for travel with proof of valid Spirit itinerary right now through May 6th. If you are stranded, please call 1-800-JetBlue. In addition, JetBlue has capped basic Blue fares at $299 or less on operated flights to and from Fort Lauderdale and San Juan, Puerto Rico that were operated by Spirit as of April. These are for travel between May 2nd and May 8th. Southwest's approach is different for those who are actually at the airport. If you are holding a Spirit Airlines ticket, head to the Southwest ticket counter. For domestic travel, discounted fares are available. If your distance is between 1 and 500 miles, the price is $200, 501 to 1,000 miles, $300, and 1,000 miles or more, $400. Also, Southwest is matching status. If you hold silver or gold status with Spirit, you can enjoy A-list status with Southwest's matching program. Also, this is from Southwest themselves. Southwest looks forward to extending its hospitality to Spirit customers and offers its heartfelt sympathies to Spirit employees. Avelo is offering to help as well. Frontier Airlines offering to help Spirit customers with 50% off base fares using the promo code SAVENOW. In addition, Frontier is also offering a $199 Go Wild All-You-Can-Fly Summer Pass to support affected travelers. And this just in as well, Delta is now offering reduced non-refundable rescue fares in affected markets over the next 5 days to help travelers book last-minute travel. The news is now sending shockwaves through the aviation industry as nearly 20,000 employees will now be out of work. The most affected markets for Spirit Airlines are Newark, Detroit, Fort Lauderdale, and Houston, with flight reductions being felt across the board. Spirit Airlines is the first airline in 25 years to go under due to major financial problems. Hard-hit markets affected include a lot of Florida markets, Las Vegas, Detroit, Newark, New Jersey, and Houston, plus many Caribbean and Central American destinations. Fort Lauderdale loses its biggest carrier, with 29% of daily passenger capacity gone overnight. Budget airlines may fill some gaps over the summer, but not immediately. Legacy carriers may gain pricing power on Spirit routes, even if they don't add seats. And historical data shows that when an airline does go bust, average fare prices jump 23%. This is still a breaking news story with lots of other developing information. If anything further happens, we will bring it to you. And a bit of a programming note, Today's regularly scheduled program will be seen on Wednesday. This is Sam Travels in the studio. Have a good evening. Now, Tony, I told you not to do that. I told you. Well, I don't care what it takes. You get those on the phone now. Steve, roll a commercial. Steve, come on.
Six Flags Auto World, a totally new world with something for everyone. The past, the future, fun stuff, scary stuff, indescribable stuff. Six Flags Auto World, leave the real world behind.
What a weird guy. Anyways, after that interruption, I do want to talk about my personal experiences flying Spirit Airlines. Now, this goes back to my high school days. The last time I flew Spirit was literally 21 years ago. A bit of a background into my personal life. When I was in high school, I was in an Upward Bound program at Northern Michigan University. And it was a 6-week long program. We had 5 weeks of classroom instruction. And then on the 6th week, we had a class trip every year. And the program director would literally choose a trip. It was like, this is how it literally went every year. It's like Florida, California, Florida, California. The entire 4 years of high school I went. And the first 3 years it was Orlando, Los Angeles, Orlando. And on all of those, we flew Spirit Airlines. The last year, we actually flew American from Chicago down to San Diego. But we're not going to talk about American Airlines today. We're here to talk about Spirit and its ultimate demise and my experiences. So, Spirit was a hometown airline for us. And back then, before I want to say 2008, 2009, Spirit was not low-cost crazy like they were ultimately known in the end. It used to be, Spirit was more almost like a traditional airline. You weren't charged for checked bags back then. You weren't charged for carry-on baggage. You weren't charged to print your ticket at the airport or even print it at home. Drinks were free. I'm talking non-alcoholic drinks, mind you. Alcoholic drinks you still had to pay for. You still had to pay for snack boxes, but you also didn't have to pay for a pillow and blanket on a plane. All in all, Spirit Airlines was a good airline back then. In the end, yeah, they ran into some trouble, but it was still an option for people who wanted to fly or who had never flown before. It's still an option. Was it always perfect? No, it was never always perfect. But the demise of Spirit is a bit of a harbinger to the industry overall, because airline fares are going to skyrocket. And there's no signs of it easing anytime soon. Another personal story is, this is related to Spirit. I wasn't flying with them. This was the mid-90s, actually. As I said, Spirit was a hometown airline for us. Growing up in Flint, Michigan, a lot of people didn't use Bishop Airport. A lot of people just drove down to Detroit Metro. And my childhood friend, we were close. We know each other since preschool. When we were in 3rd grade, he and his family moved from Flint down to Fort Myers, Florida. And what we did was, my family and his family drove down to Detroit Metro in my mom's Chevy Astro, and we drove my friend's dad down to the airport so that he could fly Spirit Airlines to Fort Myers so that their family so he can find a house for their family. that was the first time I was exposed to Spirit Airlines. I didn't know they existed. I mean, also, I was a young elementary school kid. I didn't have an interest in aviation at the time. But I'm just like, what is this weird section of the airport? This is pre 9/11. We went through, security, all of us. And we sent my friend's dad off. And ultimately, they did find a house, and obviously they moved to Fort Myers. But this is just a bit of a sad time for all those who are affected, both passengers and employees. So, if you know anybody that works for Spirit Airlines and they are looking for a job, send information their way. If you know anybody that is currently affected by the shutdown of Spirit Airlines, send information their way by, helping them find a flight home. If their flight was even today and they're supposed to fly out to wherever they need to go, help them out with information if you can. Honestly, my heart does break a little bit for Spirit Airlines. Even though I haven't flown them since 2005, it stings a bit, honestly. But I honestly am speechless at this point. But that'll be it for today. Today's normally scheduled upload has been moved to Wednesday. So, that's it for today. Raise a glass. R.I.P. Spirit. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you later.
It may be winter here, but it's still summer where Spirit Airlines flies. From Newark, there's new service to Orlando. Or choose Fort Lauderdale and Myrtle Beach. From Islip, fly to Fort Lauderdale, Fort Myers, Tampa, or West Palm Beach. From LaGuardia, fly to Fort Lauderdale, Melbourne, and Myrtle Beach. Florida fares from only $69 and Myrtle Beach from only $61. Call your travel agent or Spirit Airlines at 1-800-772-7117.
Catch the Spirit.